Come on in, everybody. I took my microphone off and forgot to put it back on. Now we're back. Back with a live microphone. Let me take that out of my ear. I don't think that's helping. Anyway, folks, get on in here. We are making it, being thankful. God gets all the glory. He gets all the glory. And He's going, have you ever, and I know if you're one of my fly babies here, you have read Psalms 91. Pray this over your family every day. Every day. I do it at night before I go to bed. Pray every day. Psalms 91. It is powerful. It is powerful. I think when Robert got the notification, when Robert got the call that Mr. Charles had died, the one thing that came to mind, he will call on me. This is verse 15 of Psalms 91. He will call on me and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life, I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. That was the verse that came to mind for Charles. And it's amazing. He lived a life of a godly man. And with long life, I will satisfy him. Robert's mother lived to be almost 100. My grandmother lived to be 98. And she was almost 99 when she passed. We read in the Bible people living long time. Long time. With long life, I will satisfy. King David, who wrote Psalms 91, he lived 70 years. 70 years. Moses lived 120. He didn't even start his mission until he was 80. Didn't even start. Can you imagine walking for 40 years in your 80s, 90s, hundreds? I guess it kept them. We're blessed to have good people in our lives. Blessed. Have you picked up the phone and called somebody that's close to you? Saturday was the Day of Atonement, Yom Kippur. And it was about forgiveness. Asking for forgiveness of your sins, but also forgiving others, because the Bible teaches us if we don't forgive others, we're not going to be forgiven. There's a parable of a man who went to his master and begged forgiveness for a debt. And the master forgave his debt. But yet, as soon as he was out of sight of the master, he went to somebody that owed him money and demanded it, or he would be put in prison. And his whole family sold into slavery. And his master found out about it. Give us our debts as we forgive our debtors. We are to forgive. Do you have a beef with somebody that you haven't forgiven? Maybe it was somebody who had abused you in the past. Maybe it was somebody that stole from you. We have to forgive them before we can be forgiven. Don't forget that. Don't ever forget that. Life is short, but it gets shorter if you hold grudges. It gets much shorter if you hold grudges. Now, we wrote a book called Body Clutter, and we got a whole chapter on forgiveness. So many times we don't forgive ourselves. Forgiveness is an important part, but forgiving yourself, when you've asked God for forgiveness and He's forgiven you for your sins, and you don't forgive yourself and you keep dredging it up, you're saying God isn't God. You're saying you're more powerful than God. You have to let go of your perfectionism and be thankful that God has forgiven you. Yom Kippur is all about atonement, forgiveness. Dutch Sheets had a great message this morning. It's coming out at midnight now, so that's just starts my devotional for the next day. Forgiveness. Forgive ourselves. God gets all the glory. When you don't forgive someone, you're really taking a pill to kill them, but you're swallowing it. It's going to be your damnation. God can work miracles in your life if you will let Him. But when you hold on to grudges and debts and all these things, when you hold on to them, you are hurting yourself. You are damning yourself to hell. So, folks, make a list of the people you need to forgive and just start praying and forgive them. It's a switch that you can turn off and on. You can forgive them, but don't turn it back on once you do it. Let them go. You don't have to be buddy-buddy with them. You just have to let them go. God gets all the glory. And when we can be selfless in our love for others, that's what God is. He is love. Imagine what it would be like if we had a God that was filled with evil. I can't imagine not having a loving God. So please take some time today to listen to what you say in your head when you think about certain people. Listen. And if it's not good stuff, if it's hateful, condemning things, you need to look at that. So turn it over to God. Forgive them. Forgive them. And you'll be much better. You'll be much better. To God be the glory. Don't wait. Don't wait. Pray Psalms 91 over your family. Pray the Lord's Prayer. It says it all. It says it all. Y'all be good, kind, and sweet. Be good to yourself by forgiving. As soon as it happens, forgive them. Forgive them. Yeah, we kind of want to steep in the hatefulness for a while. Forgive them. Pray for our enemies. Be kind to others by praying for them. Let that joy and sweetness that is in your heart show the world who you are, a child of the Most High, the only living God in the universe. I'll see you in the morning. It's plan and play day. Let's see what we've got to cook in our refrigerators. Let's make our menus. And I will be here at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. Check out some of the great deals we've got going on. We still got calendars. They make great Christmas present. We start our holiday missions next Monday. So please don't let Christmas slip up on you. That's one of the great things you can do for yourself is to be prepared for Christmas and enjoy it. Enjoy it. I'll see you later. Bye.